Hey guys, Mike and Dave here
What's up?
from Two Average Dudes, and today we're talking about
How the CRA is giving the IRS, like the states, your personal banking information and personal information. You know.
that is correct.
Yeah.
1.6 million records so far have gone over to the IRS.
In 4 years, yeah. Can you believe that? That's a lot. They're doing 600,000 a year.
Yeah. So it's controversy and all that, but you know, the tax works differently in both countries.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're a U.S. citizen, you have to pay tax on your Canadian dollars in the U.S.
Right.
Okay, so I get why they need this information. I get the sharing and all that stuff because it does help the U.S. catch tax cheats. Same way as if the IRS gave us information, we could catch tax cheats as well. But the CRA won't tell us if they've gotten any records from the IRS on Canadians.
Well, and another thing, they don't tell you.
That's the biggest problem. They don't tell you they're doing it.
Yeah, like if somebody's going to share my information, I expect somebody to tell me. Say, hey, you know what? We've shared your information with whoever.
Well, technically, I'm sure if you look into the Privacy Act, they kind of have to tell you.
Well, they are challenging it through the Privacy Act.
Yeah, because if I share anybody's information with anybody else, I have to inform them that I did that.
Right.
But yet, Canada Revenue Agency doesn't have to do it. They took your banking info.
So this is what they're giving: names and addresses, account numbers, okay, balances or values, information like the amount of interest,
Yeah, dividends you've gotten
yeah.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
And that's because of the Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act that we signed with the United States.
And I do agree with the act. It's a great way to catch tax, and it is. I totally just disagree with the fact that they're doing it, not telling anybody.
Okay, this is where I'm going to disagree with you.
Yep.
I don't think that we should be... Okay, number one, I don't think we should be penalizing, and I do call penalizing people that aren't committing any crime. They're not cheating on taxes or anything else. I don't think we should be sharing any information with anybody. Number one, we're a Canadian. We deal with a Canadian government.
Yeah.
That's it. And if they think that you're cheating on your taxes, they should investigate you, not take a mess of people and take all their information and say, okay, we found one out of 100,000. Because that exposed all my personal information when I'm not a criminal.
But they wouldn't expose your account.
Yes, they would.
No, because you don't have U.S. dollar funds and you're an American citizen.
I own... No. I own stuff from the States. So that automatically puts me in that bracket. So why, if I'm not doing anything wrong, why is my information being shared? But no, like you think it's good to catch tax cheats, and I see that.
And it would be good if Canada actually followed the U.S. up and made sure they sent records to us.
Definitely.
But they're not.
No.
And that's why they're not talking about it.
Yeah.
If it was a two-way sharing system and done properly and right, I think it's a good idea. They're just not doing it properly and right.
But do you think they should share your information?
If you had X number of U.S. dollars or was an American citizen living in Canada, I think they should.
Why?
With proper protocol and all that.
Yeah, but why though?
Because the more they pay, the more
the more they get in revenues and blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. But say
because they're all cheating.
Yeah, but say okay, I'm not.
No, not you.
I know, but I'm not.
The ones that are American citizens that have filed both countries.
Yeah.
Okay, that have investments here and investments in the U.S. and all that, big dollars, are cheating the system.
Right, but that's the government's job to find them and weed them out, not to randomly. This is the way I look at it.
But the U.S. government can't find them, and the Canadian government can't find the ones in the U.S. without the information sharing. It's just done. It's just done wrong. That's all.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that because you know what? Even though they can't find them, that's not my problem. As a citizen of Canada, that's not my problem that the U.S. can't find.
And again, that's enough rambling on about.
Yeah, we kind of drifted off, and
yeah. At the end of the day, we have a policy in effect where our government is sharing your information without your knowledge to foreign countries.
That's right.
At the end of the day, that is wrong.
I totally agree with that.
And the Liberals got to stop this garbage. But
it isn't just the Liberals, though. It happened in the government, and not to the extreme it's happening now, but the previous government did too. But I still don't think, I have no problem. I think I should have the right to say that, no, I don't want my information shared.
Right.
And
whatever the recourse that would be, and all this and that.
You know, at least let me decide whether I want and let me make a fuss about it. Even though I might not be able to do anything.
Yeah.
I might not be able to do anything.
I'm sure right now if you open a bank account up today,
you're
signing off your rights to let them
do whatever
they want.
Well, and
to an extent.
But that's part of it too.
But they should be telling you when they're sending it though.
The government, because of this act, the government is saying that if they don't do it, they would have to rely on the banks to do it.
Yeah.
Well, again, how would the banks know what investments you have? You hold them privately.
See, they let the banks do it. What happens is,
what they're going to charge us more?
They're just going to take 30% tax out of the top on every dollar you make in U.S. and send to the U.S. government, and then you got to get it back. So it's just done wrong. The whole system just needs to be looked at, revamped, and be more open with people.
Yeah,
that's all.
And you know what? Let's be honest. If I'm a Canadian citizen and I have holdings in the United States, okay, the United States knows I have holdings. So they can inform Canada and say, listen, we need the list on these people.
Yep.
And the same with Canada. Canada could say, well, you know what, there's holdings we need a list on these people.
Yep.
And that way, it eliminates the average Joe who isn't doing anything from getting his information shared.
Yep, totally agree with that. So let's revamp the system.
Yeah.
It's going to court next week anyways. Because there's a lot of people ticked off over this.
It'll take years to go through, but still.
Good way to open your eyes up. Because
anyway, guys,
your info is being shared without you knowing it.
Your what?
It's shared.
Yeah, it's being shared. And it isn't the only place it's being shared without you knowing it. Anyway, guys, take care. Check out our channel. www.
2averagedudes.com.
Very good.
All right, guys.
Number 2. Take care.